Quick start today because I want to go and fix a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, go and fix a lot of stuff. 1 second. 1 second. I think I'm ready. Boop. No. Boop. Haha. Hello. Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? I'm good. Hello, Tua. Hello, Sway. Hello, Wordjet. I know that you are all here for me, right? And not for your small characters running around, right? I know. I perfectly know that you are here only for me and not to see your little guys walking around, huh? Look at them. They're already there, eh? They're already there. Do, do, do. They are walking. So, what do we want to do tonight? Well, we continue with the improvement and fixes. Actually, we want to do more improvement and fixes. And in particular, I was testing right now some of the crafting because Tua actually finished fixing all the books, and so I did some tests. And there is still something that potentially we need to fix, but we are going through that. I have one problem with one book that is returning 0 results, the gems, and so I was trying to understand why my code is returning absolutely 0, right? With 0 sounds a bit weird. And I wanted to do this kind of check. So I wanted to go through the crafting tree. But no, I cannot do it here. I need to do it when we are loading. Yeah, I need to do it when we are loading the tree, which is preloading crafting tree. I think this function. The only thing that we need to do it when the pattern ID is 3034. It's 3034. Let me try. Let me try pattern ID. No, 3034 sounds like an item, no? Doesn't sound like a pattern, or no? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Trade patterns. ID equal to 3034. No, in fact, it's not. It sounds more like an item. But is the one dedicated to the gems design item, huh? Where design item is 3034. There it is. Enchant gem of power. Okay, so the pattern ID is 458. 458. So I need to do a conditional breakpoint where pattern ID is equal to 458. Okay. And we are adding this condition. And then we are restarting the server. And we are trying to understand why that one is loaded completely empty. Because that book is showing up as completely empty. And I think there are a few others that are showing empty. So I just want to understand what is the logic behind. I mean, if it's my query that is wrong, or is something else, right? I started super quick, so people are still gonna join. I mean, people will join. It will take them a bit to join, but they will join. 1 second, as usual, I have a freaking things open. What is this? Ah, no, this one is a good one. Because sometimes I have some some connection to databases or other stuff, and they may have password or things like that. Usually the password are always, but okay, we are fine. We are fine. No issues, my friends. Okay, partner ID is 458. So this thing is returning 0 item for some reason. So I don't know why, but we will see. Result pattern has 7 rows. So actually this one is returning something. Then we create a new multi-map. We check this thing. I don't remember how I did this, but we are basically putting all the items inside of these 2 thingies. So I think I can just jump here and check them. So there are 7 items inside this result item and 5 items inside the source item. So actually, yes, the data is populated. So let me see if something happens maybe in this part of the code where it gets 0 results. This one gets 54 results. So actually it seems to be working fine. Let me go down here. Top node is empty. Okay, so in this cycle is where we are losing the data. Okay, so up to here we are good. So up to here we are fine. And now we are trying to go with these visited nodes. And then we are entering in this thing, and we, for example, we are checking if the result ID 673, and we are trying to see if this one is in the source item. Okay, I think on this one also maybe we need to skip some transformations, probably, but let me see, because it may be that you can go back and forth as usual. Jewelry, right? Is jewelry the gem of power or what? Jewelry. Gemstone. Basic jewelry. No, is in some other book. Do you remember? I see you're very busy dancing, so I will not disturb you. No, but do you remember where is this gem of power? Because under jewelry, I don't see it. I think it was jewelry, but it's not there. Armor enchant, maybe? Ah, it's armor enchant. Okay, I found it. So it's 3034, yes. Enchanting, blah, blah, blah. So now the question here is if there is a way to go up and down again or not. Because basically the result is empty. And if the result is empty, usually means that because what it's doing is trying to see if this 673, which is exactly the item that I have now, is at the same time a source and a result. And as you can see, yes, in this case it's both a source and a result. What the hell? Because maybe there is a script or something. So the ruby crystal becomes a ruby crystal. There is a problem for our algorithm, because our algorithm doesn't allow this to happen. So there is an impossible thing. What happens in between? There is a script that then is going to do something. Oh, what is this point? I don't understand. Enchant ruby with gold. Okay. Okay. And I do this ruby thingy. He adds a modifier. Holy shit. And this modifier, how do you get it? You get it through a script or through a... Because the resulting item is the same, it's 673. So where do we say is in the process, I guess. Is in the process. 708. 708. Trade math script. Fuck. Interesting. So in the book, how does it look in the book? That's the, I guess that's my question. How does it look in the book? I think I have it here because I printed it out. If I'm lucky, I will get it. No? No, I didn't. How does the book looks in the old game? Because this basically will be empty for me. Should I go in the old game and open it? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. Very easy. I'm gonna open it in the old game and see how the book looks, because I mean, that kind of transformation is against any of our algorithms, but I understand. So, and we cannot call it different, right? We cannot call it enhanced ruby crystal, because otherwise we need to create one new item for each of them, right? How to solve this problem? How to solve it? Where are you going, Wadjet? Yay! You jumped down. Okay, the book is here. So in the old game was saying enchant emerald crystal into emerald crystal. Yes, so basically was just repeating the same name twice. Enchant emerald crystal into emerald crystal using enchanter of power with energy glyph, life glyph, crystal glyph, fate glyph, sight glyph, door glyph, light glyph. How is able to do this? Did we put a specific code for creating such a description? Because I guess that these are all the possibilities, right? I think these are all the possibilities. So, I mean, that's very good. This book is better in the old method. This book is better in the old method. I mean, I can exclude from the exclusion. So basically, I can include again the ones that are the same item, right? So I should, in theory, exclude. And the problem is that it's not very easy because no, well, I can do it probably up here. I can do Select result ID from the transformation. Present in book 1 and pattern ID. Result ID. So basically, if I think we have a way, just have to think about it. But I think if we have the same result ID and the same item ID, we keep it. No, we remove, what do we do? I think if I remove it from the source items, it may work. Let me try. I don't know. It's too hard to think about it, so I will just do it and see if it works. But I have a kind of an intuition that it may work. So I can say if this is equal to this, okay. So if this is equal to this, no. If this is different than this, then we will add it to. But I need to document this if otherwise. So if the source and end item are the same, we do not list it as source item, so it will not get excluded in the next checks for final items, right? Okay. So I think that this way potentially it will pop up. I don't know if we will have this description though, but the description is still created in the old way. So I think yes, I think the description should be identical in theory until we modify it. So this this crafting change, you know, looked like easy, but then when you go in the details, like they say, the devil is in the details, right? So it's it becomes hard, huh? It becomes tough. Good evening, Marcelo. Hey. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I think, I mean, I would like to move on to other stuff, but this is very important anyway. So it is important that we have, you know, the full, let me just test it 1 second outside of the debugger, because anyway, maybe we are lucky and it works. And it starts much faster, so just for that. My only fear is if it becomes recursive now. No, because we have the check that if it's finding twice the same node, we stop. So in theory it may work. But I think you will see ruby crystal. No. I think you will, I don't know. No, probably not, because we exclude the last level. We exclude the last. So in theory, the structure is ruby crystal forever, right? But I have one check to avoid the duplicates, and I have another check that exclude the leaf of our tree. So the leaves of our tree. So I think that what we may see is just one item called ruby crystal that it will tell you to enchant. Yeah, this crafting conversion is complex for sure, but I think it's very important. We see something. Look at this improvement. Click on one node on the left to get a description on how to craft it. Professional, Professional. Yeah, we see ruby crystal, but I think it's okay. And look at this description. Isn't this beautiful? This description. Which has the verb or the action, let's call it. Yes, the action in red, the items in white, the end item in green, and the tools in orange. Very good, very nice. I think it's okay now, right? So this book it should look like this, correct? Sure, it should just tell you that you can do this stuff, right? Now we have that other concept of the with higher skill you can blah blah blah, right? I don't know how it shows here, but I don't know if I'm managing the with higher skill you can do this and that. But I think it's okay, no? We can consider it done, right? At least for this book. Now let's check the other books. Maybe I need a book name at the top. What do you think? We should put a kind of a header that says which book you have open. So the Book of Blades. The Book of Blades. Now it's working. Yes, Tua. Then it was just that maybe they didn't refresh the database or something. Now it's working fine. So we have all our text in here, and we have all our items. I think it's okay. Let me check another one, which was the working with stocks, because the working with stocks was completely fucked up. I don't have it. I think I need to spawn it. I think I need to spawn it. /item working with stocks. Working with stock. Okay. This book. Nah. This book still has the same problem. So this one has another problem. I don't know which one, but it has another problem. The working with stock is coming out completely empty. Yeah, title bar would be nice. Yeah, we can put a title at the top. Should not be that hard. Working with stock is completely empty. Making chainmail. Making chainmail seems to be fine. Now that I split this in multiple messages, it seems that we are not getting anymore the error that we cannot send the data. So that's pretty good. Now I still think we need to cache this client side, because basically now after you open, I mean, every time you open the book, you are basically passing like, I don't know how much, but quite a bit. Like 200K of text, you know? I don't know why it was so big. I think it was big also because he had many, too much stuff, right? And so that's why the books were fucked up. But it seems to work okay now. So let me check why the working with stocks is broken. Working with stocks. Working with stocks, what is it? Is it no, for sure it's not in this one. Working with stocks. Working with stocks. Should be under blacksmith, and I think is the foundry man, right? So it's the basic. I think this is the only one that we didn't touch, right? We didn't even add the column, I think. Oh no, we did. Okay. Did I do this one though? I don't know if I did it. Did I put into our did I put into our thingy the foundry? No, it seems I didn't put it in. That's probably why it's not working, huh? What do you think? I know it's here. I was searching match case. Okay, searching match case. No, I put it in. So actually it should filter out a bunch of stuff. It should filter out a bunch of stuff. So for some reason also this one is broken. Now we need to understand why it's broken. All the quench is 0, right? All the quench is 0. I don't know. Maybe there are some mistakes. I can check it. I don't know. Working with stocks is 3008, but the pattern is what? The pattern is 101. Okay. The pattern is 101. But we have some 100 as well, right? Where is the 100? 100 is here, eh? Yes, 100 is here. Actually, the 100, we have so many that are 1. Okay, anyways, 101. Let's try to use the same debug technique, and we will try to see what happens. In PS Unreal is working with rare stock the same. I can check it. Working with rare stock, I can launch it again and see. Server and let's launch it again. So I read your message too late. I read it too late, so I need to restart it, but it's okay, it's okay. Hello, Tony. With your pink hair. Look at that. Look at that little Tony going around. Blue face? Why you have a blue face? Why you have a blue face? You're It's just your race, or because you are angry? A blue face and pink hair. With an X, huh? So you're kind of dangerous. You're kind of dangerous. Let me try working with rare stocks. Working with rare stocks. You should tell me if you like the colors in the text or not. But I got this idea to add the color in the text. I don't know why now it's always dark, but before it was always super shiny, now it's always super dark. Because I copied the data from the database, the production. Okay. And so probably this was the time in the night when we took the backup. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So we do a /item working with rare stocks. right? We raise stock. Okay, I have it here. It looks, the book looks identical, but I mean the icon. No, this one seems to work somehow. At least it looks better. We have red hot platinum steel stock, which is going into superheated platinum steel stock, which is going into heated whatever, which is going to platinum, which is going into molten, which is this thing. But the other one is returning nothing. So do you have an idea of how to fix it, Tua? I mean, while all the heated is here. Superheated platinum steel stock. Is still inside Foundryman or not? Superheated, what was it? Superheated platinum. Let me search superheated platinum. Yeah, superheated platinum is here. In this case, it's superheated platinum is steel stock. So superheated platinum and steel stock. So the heated is going to superheated. So there are some ones here in the heated to superheated. So I don't know if we can. Ah, you did a change to avoid super saturation? No, because I did a backup from this. This is a fresh new database copied from production, and it's possible that when I did the copy, it was night in the game. You know, we can check it. We can check it right now. You can go in server options, or I can just say time. I think if I type time, it's telling me which time is it. No. No, slash time. Slash time show, I don't know. Yeah, it's 9 in the evening. It's 9. I think at 9 it starts to be darker, yes. It's 9. So that's why he has this kind of. Hello, Monsieur Hula. Good evening. Yeah, it can be a combination of the two, you know. It can be a combination of the night and the. Do you want to keep the red hot superheated and heated in the stock book? I don't know. What do you do with the stocks? Platinum steel. I think the final item is this one, right? The final item is the platinum steel stock, right? So it should in theory stop. It should in theory stop here. Now I think that if we removed it, you know, if we remove the heated, superheated, and red hot from all the other books, I think we should remove it from this one as well. Because otherwise we'll be inconsistent with everything else. I mean, the rule is if one of these levels is needed to produce a final item, then we keep it. If is not needed, then we don't. So for example, if you really need a red hot platinum steel stock to build something, then okay, then we keep it. But like the brittle, you know, the brittle example. But if there is no need, then we remove it. So I think they should all stop at the ingot. Sling. Can you actually sling? Sling 65. Sling 1600. What is that doing? Heated is required to build what? Superheated and red hot can be hammered to change quality. You jump with the sling. Okay. Okay. Pew! I see. I see that. I see. Okay, let me do something. Let me do something just because I can. I don't know. I mean, we can keep it. It's just a bit confusing because a red hot platinum steel stock is not a final item. So I'm expecting, you know, to get in this book up to the level where I can reach. So I think for example, you know, you see this one I start from the lumium stock, which by the way, because you see, for example, here is not connected. Due to this problem, you know, the lumium stock is not connected to this lumium stock. No, I think we should hide them. I think will be a better idea to hide them. Because this should actually be connected here. Red hot and super red hot should be hidden. Yeah, but also the heated, because if you don't hide the heated will be the final item. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me build something. Let me build something and see if Hula can get out of it. Nothing personal, Hula. It's just for fun. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me, huh? Let me see if I think if you jump, do you think that if you jump it will get out? No, I need to do it. Wait. I need to do it this way. I need to do it this way. No. What is? Is he? I want to see if you can exit. I'm sorry, it's a bit of a cage, but I will give you a star if you can do it, okay? No, let me do this. Let me put a star. If I put a star here, the star goes down. Fuck it. If I put a star here, fuck, it goes down anyway. Now we start to jump. To jump. I mean, it will move for sure. Okay. So I got distracted by this mini game. What do we do? What do we do with this? My suggestion will be to hide all the heated, superheated, and red hot. Wow, you got the star, Hula? Nice. Get out of that. I think you should be able to get out. Okay, so do you know, Tua, do you know why the working with stocks is not working? I mean, maybe you can check it as well. or not? Hmm. The ingots can be smelted. Hmm. Hmm. So I don't know, but I mean, I think that for now I can consider it completed, and then you give me another set of SQL updates, and I can. Ula cannot exit. I'm sorry. I'm feeling bad now. I feel bad that I caged them. Okay, let's try. Let's try to make it a bit easier because like this is too hard. Let me try to put the ladder. But it's not using the ladders ever. It seems it's not using the ladders up there. I don't know why. It seems only sometimes it's using the ladders. Very rarely. Dun, 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 dun. It's walking back and forth. But sometimes it is. Okay, sorry. So what do we do to I wait your next update and because it seems to be working okay. Should I test other books? I can test all the books. I think I can test all the books, so what? But you know, I think that the heating, we can explain it like in a quest, or we can explain it in another book. I mean, a normal book. So there can be a normal book for crafting that explains you how to craft, and it can explain the heating and things like that. So, are you already committed a change? Holy shit! You committed it now? Wow. So what should I do? I should update and test it. But the only problem is that, you know what is the problem? Is that I updated Foundryman and Weaponsmith, both of them. There are new 0 or there are also new 1s? No, I think there are only new 0, eh? If there are only new 0, I think I'm fine because I can just copy them all and it would work. Wait, I think it was... Ula cannot exit from there. Why? Only new 0. Okay, if they're only new 0, I think I can do it. YouTube delay is painful. You can go and watch on Twitch and tell me if it's better. Maybe on Twitch you have less delay. Why not? Go on Twitch. Transformation. Okay, so I'm taking all the zeros and I'm putting them into the... For now, let's say that I just put them into my database, okay? And then we will see if it works. I will redo it. I will redo it properly, okay? For now, just put it in my database. I see always 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 changed, so I don't know. 0 0 0 0 2. So all these ones were already there. Maybe these ones at the bottom, I don't know. I only see 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. So we didn't change anything with this file. The SQL column needs updating. We didn't change it. What? You mean that, okay, I understand. Okay. I thought you did it, but you didn't. Okay, let's try to make Ula exit from this thing. Let me try like this. No, like this. No, like this is cheating. Let me try. Oh my God, it's gonna go out. Oh, okay. Let me try like this, okay? So there will be two ladders on the left or on the right, which in theory should allow you to exit, right? Insta exit. Okay, you exited immediately. As soon as I added that, instantly came out of the cage. Okay, yes, I need to open, then I need to open another one and add the column. And add the right column with the right formula, right? Which is this one, yes. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And we can do it for all of those. And then we can just delete it in the empty lines, because if you don't delete in the empty lines, those lines are gonna fail, right? Okay, and then I can delete my stupid technique of yesterday. Which was a very stupid technique. Wow, you basically deleted everything in this file, right? So all the heated and didn't you delete a bit too much? No? No? I don't know, it looks you deleted like everything, but okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, so this one is done, and then we have another one on the weaponsmith, right? This one already has the right column, so I can just execute it and see what happens. Good evening, Maui. Hey. Good to see you. We are working on crafting and we are trying to fix the books. But most of the books are working, so which is the good news. Now we are still trying to fix the few that are left. Okay, I will check in the changes I did now so that in case it doesn't work anyway, you have the latest version. Right? In case you have the latest, then I need to restart my server because yes. And this one will time out. Yeah, I did weaponsmith and foundryman, right? Because these were the two that you updated in SVN, correct? You updated two files, weaponsmith and foundryman, no? Yes, weaponsmith and foundryman. So these are the two that I did. Okay, it was earlier. Okay, anyway, I did it again. Repetita Juvent. Repetita Juvent. Okay, let's put Streamlabs in the cage and see if he goes out. Boom. Let's put him in the cage and see if he can exit. By the way, if we want to make the cage harder, we can do this. We can put ladders only on one side. And so if he uses the ladder, good. If he doesn't use the ladder, but it may happen that he goes up the ladder and then he stays, and then he decides to come back again. We are loading. We're loading. What do you mean connection timed out? Yeah, it's still loading. Server is still loading. Okay, now it's ready. I mean, I could make the crafting book look like a book, but I think with the fact that you can expand stuff, I think it will look pretty bad. So people continue to sling. Streamlabs is in the cage, but also Planeshift Official should be in the cage because these are people. Oops, I did something that I didn't want to do. These are people that are actually not people from the stream, you know. These are one is me and the other is a bot. So I think we will have a cage for the bots. Okay, so what do we do? Working with the stocks. Working with stock at the moment looks like this. So it's basically only telling you that you can cast 10 molten irons into iron stock using stock casting. But it's not telling you how to, I mean, why the forge hammerhead into heated hammerhead using forge? What the fuck? No, this is completely fucked up. Forge hammerhead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we broke it. Cast molten tin into tin ingot using stock casting. But molten tin, how do I produce it? I need to know how to produce molten tin, no? Which I guess is the heating of the tin. So I think you need to keep the heating of the base materials, right? But not the heating of the ingots, because otherwise they are all disconnected. Yeah, the melting should be there. The melting should be there. At least on one side. And then if you have the melting and the quenching, I think that the quenching you should remove. But the melting, you need to keep it. Otherwise it becomes a single thingy. Yeah, we have the same problem with okay, let's say think about it a bit, and then we will fix it. But all the other books, let me test some other books meanwhile. So this one was good. This one, the chainmail, was good. The helms is a long time I don't check it, but I think it was good already in the beginning. And yes, and I think there is something a bit annoying that if you are reaching the bottom, it's not very easy, but if you are reaching the bottom with like this, and then you are trying to expand this one, it will be annoying to expand, but because you will have basically to expand and then scroll, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think I can add on top maybe the name of the book. And then I think we are good. Streamlabs managed to exit. And Planeshift official as well. Okay, so I think we can consider, you know, this part pretty much completed, which I think is fine. Maybe we just add the title. Let's try to add the title, which I think is a good thing because it's more understandable with the title. Otherwise, it's not great. I'm good, and you? Currently streaming. Join and say hi. What is the Twitch link? The Twitch link. So let me add the title. Sorry, I got distracted by someone. Editoy. Okay. Hello, Warnest. Good evening to you. How are you? Streamlabs made it out of the cage. Easy. I mean, we could have a way to go into the cage. In theory, there could be a trap, you know? I could make a trap that, like, you can walk into it and there is no way out. So, crafting window. Ah, by the way, I also figured out the vertical scrolling. I don't know if you like the vertical resides, which was not working. If you remember, it was not resizing vertically. The issue was very, very, very simple. With just the grid panel, you also need row fill 1. If you don't put a row fill, is not 1, is 0 as a default, and is not 1. So that was the issue. Okay. Took me a bit to figure it out, but so now I need to touch again this thing. I'm a bit scared, but let's say that we should just have in the grid panel in position 0, because this one is position 0. Okay, what do we want to have? We want to have a text, right? Just a text at the top. We want to have a border, like to separate things. I think borders are nice, but I don't understand how we did it in other window. Like in this window, I think we have a kind of a border. We have a border here, for example, which is this image 2. But I don't think we have a really nice border, a tileable border. Maybe we have it in the skill window, because the skill window is the one that we did more work on it. And maybe we have it in the skill window. Let me check. Win skills. Do we have a border? I think this one at the top is actually a border, but it's kind of a border. I don't like it too much though. Noise gradient. It doesn't look like we have a border thing. But I think it would be nice to have, because if I just okay, I can place a text. Okay, the text would be easy. I can place a text at the top, but it will look a bit like if it's I need to place it here, and then I need to move everything else to row number 1. This will mess up things a bit, but no, except the background, because the background, yeah, exactly. Now the background I want it, I want it this way. So this one also should be row span 2, and this one should be row span 2, and now this one will become row 1. And this one will become row 1, right? And then I need, in the grid panel, I need a row fill, which is 0.1 or something like that. 0.1, 0.9, right? So where the majority is, yes, even less, I think, 0.05, 0.95, something like that, because our title will be pretty small. I don't think it should be 24. I think 24 is a huge title, so I think we will have like a 16, which is already pretty good when seen in game. The text at the moment, we have it. The text at the moment, WD whatever. WD crafting node. The text at the moment is 12. So I think that with 12, a title at 16 is pretty good. Huh? So I think we keep it like this. And in these text blocks, we will put the name of the book. So the name of the book, so it will be txt book name. I hope we have it. I hope we have it, because actually we receive I don't know, because in theory we receive only the information about the nodes. We have an item ID. No, we don't have it. We don't have the name of the book that we are opening. I can add it, it's not a big issue, but we have an item ID used for the cache. And yes, I need to change a few things if we want to have the name of the book. I think it's possible because whenever we are doing receive crafting book content 3, which should be here inside PS item, yes, yeah, here. Definitely we have the name. So yeah, there are a few things that need to change, but they are very, I would say, easy to change. So I need a gateway stat, and then I need a get name. And then I need this function to take an additional parameter. Right. This will be book name. And then I need Warnest is saying I tried to build a client for Android, my Oculus, but for some reason black screen. I find it strange because the window client work without any server and alone. I mean, I built applications for Android, but I never did it with Oculus, so I don't think I can. I don't think I can help you on the Oculus one. But I did some Android stuff. Okay, so we have here the name of the book. And by the way, we are sending the name of the book every time, which is a bit annoying, but okay. I think we have no other way, so it's fine. I think we have okay. Okay, now what? We did this, so we are passing the information. So if I recompile this, in theory, I will get my thing on. Some market content is not compatible. Because you got the Oculus plugin from there. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I'm just waiting for the recompile. I'm just waiting for the recompile. I didn't put any music, why? I don't know. Sometimes I just want to feel quiet enough. Okay. I can do this update too meanwhile, and we can check it when the books comes up. Let me do that update and see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I did it. And so when it comes up, we will We will check it. And we will check it. Guys, if you are new to the stream, please click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. That will help me and cost you nothing. And also, if you have any questions about the game, about what I'm doing, about anything, please. I'm here also to answer your questions. And drum roll. You want to know if it's working, huh? Well, the compilation says one failed, so... fuck. My fault. Hello, Soulfrost. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you're wondering why you don't have a character walking on the screen, is because at the moment that kind of mini game is connected to YouTube, but sometimes I connect it also to Twitch. Maybe we will connect it to Twitch next. Yes, I did something stupid here because this function is actually a blueprint callable. And so, being a blueprint callable, it needs to have the const. Come on, the const and the ampersand. Okay, Visual Studio decided to punish me, and just to break. Okay, he did it. He finally did it. And he, by the way, went in the wrong place. Here's the funny part. It took 1 hour and he went to the wrong place. Okay, let's test it. So the drum roll of B4 is working for now. How many people we have on Twitch? Only 2. PT. But I'm sure if I connect the thing to Twitch, we will see like 10, because on Twitch there are a lot of bots, and some bots are also let's say useful bots, right?
Everything will be fine. Don't worry.
It's taking forever to compile. Why is it taking so much? I was thinking to do something like this. Let me see if it makes sense. Let me see if it makes sense. Let me see if it makes sense. No, I need the opposite way. Fuck, I needed the opposite way. But I think I can do this. Wait. No. No, the star is... I wanted the star to be inside the box, but the star is not staying inside the box. Pity. Okay, completed. Anyway, succeeded. So let's go. Editor. Hello, hello, I see new people are joining. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to how to do an MMO in the evenings. Wait. Do not try at home. Okay. So now that we are here, in theory, you see we have our book name. So now we have the book name, and we just need now to change this one also to have a book name. And so everything will be nice and smooth and shiny. I will put at the beginning just that I can do this. Now this book name, I think we'll go into the setup. So also setup needs to have a book name now. And also this one, maybe we'll put it at the beginning. And so now we can connect book name with book name, which is always nice. And what do we do? And we put it into our book name. We will do it only if is equal to 0. Let me unclutter a bit this thing, because it's a bit messy. Is a bit messy. This one is just a printout, so it's not really, I mean, it's something you're gonna to remove soon, but this one, no, wait. Typical mistake. Typical mistake. Okay, so we set the book name there. I see you are trying to reach the top of the tower, huh? It's not very easy though, because there are a lot of traps, you know. You can go left, you can go right, you can go back down, so it's not very easy to reach the top. Okay. So this way we are setting the name at the top. Now, how do we want to display it? Because at the moment it's displayed very simply. So it's displayed with standard text. Yeah, but I think it's okay. Do we want to have plain shift font or not? No, maybe not. I think it's okay as it is. Okay, so we have that. We did the change. Now we also have the fix of Tua. We did some fixes to the database, and I think we can. We can try. How does it look on the stream? I think it looks a bit messy, eh? With all the ladders. Yes, it looks a bit messy. But anyway, it's okay. It's hard to steer with all the delay. Do we want to try Twitch? I mean, if you want, I can connect it to Twitch, and you can all go to Twitch and see if it works. But I don't know if you have a Twitch account. If you have a Twitch account, I can connect it on the other side. But I think also on Twitch will be anyway a 10-second delay. It's for, yeah, for sure it's smaller, but I think it's still a delay anyway. By the way, I can change the server option not to be 21, but to be like 16. Okay, let's see what we got. So if we go on working with stock, what we were testing, working with stocks. Yes, it seems still too big though. But anyway. Oh! I think it's working, no? Iron stock, molten iron. So you see the iron, you see the iron stock, you see the molten iron. And so you see how to make the stock. And the molten iron is coming, smelt iron ore into molten iron using furnace. Okay. But then how do you make the ingot? Can I make the iron ingot somehow? Yes, why the... because it's not connected to the stock? No. Smelt iron ore into molten iron. Cast 10 molten iron into iron stock. Okay, I understand. And the ingot, smelt iron ore into molten iron. Cast molten iron into iron ingot. What the fuck? So here is 1 and here is 10. So that's the only difference. Okay. Okay, I think it's good. I mean, they are not ordered the way we want, but I think on that one we cannot do much. So, is it okay? I think it's okay, no? Why we have this quicksilver vial, by the way? Smelt cinnabar ore into quicksilver vial using furnace. Okay, I mean it's a vial because it's a liquid. Okay, I understand that. You cannot make an ingot of quicksilver. Ingot is 1, stock is 10, yes. Try steel or bronze. Steel... Yeah, steel is a bit more complex because we have steel stock where we have to use forge hammerhead. But why is saying hammerhead? What is this saying? Forge hammerhead. I think here there is something that goes fishy with the description. I think here the description is wrong. Here the description is super crazy. Shape superheated sword handle. What the... Yeah, I think it's coming from... I think it's coming maybe from a bug in the code, I think. Because it should not happen. Combine 14 ores into 6 copper ore into 10 bronze sludges. Okay, so this one seems to be okay. Then smelt bronze sludge into molten bronze using furnace. Okay, and arrive here. And then combine 5 tin ore, 5 copper ore into 10. Okay, so this one seems to be fine. The only problem is that if I click on these ones, I don't see anything. Only if I click on the top, then I see the wall description, which includes the creation of the bronze sludge and the copper sludge and the tin sludge. So yeah, basically I see all the descriptions, you know, of the combine on the final item, but I mean, for now it's okay. I think in the future I will change it because it will be nice to see how each item is created. But this is how it works also today in the books. But you know, I think that this one is wrong also in the old books, no? Because the code I think is doing the same. But it seems that it's copying steel ingot. You see, because this steel ingot somehow is also made from this red hot flanged mace, you know. So from the red hot flanged mace you go into the 8 steel ingots. Now that part of the code I don't think is using the showing book, okay? So that part of the code is still using the old system. That's the recycling of the weapon. So yeah, this one is using the old system, which I think is fine for now. I'm just surprised that the old system for some reason is showing a very strange description. It's happening only on the ingot, because the ingot, well, actually only on the steel ingot is happening. Yes, because this one, yeah, is happening only for the steel ingot, because the steel ingot is used by all these other transformations. Will be interesting to see if in the old book, I mean, I think we can test it now, but if in the old book we have the same problem or not. In theory we should, but let me test. Steel ingot, we said steel ingot. Steel ingot. Steel ingot. Oh, Sulfrats. It's going good. It's going good. I mean, we are proceeding. We are proceeding, and we have the motivation. Motivation is required, right? Oh, it's proceeding okay. This is the old game, huh? Don't be fooled, even if it looks similar, but it's the old game. It is the old game, boys. I don't know if I ever working with stock. Nah. So I need to spawn it. Okay. So let me check the steel ingot. The steel ingot. Yeah, by the way, this with higher metallurgy is something that we need to check. With higher metallurgy, because here it was giving you also an indication of what you could do and what you could not do. So I think that we may want to do this as well, huh? In the new system. Gold ingot, gold stock. Iron ingot. We said steel ingot, huh? Molten bronze, molten steel. But yeah, but you see that here already. Molten steel. Recycle dagger into 4 molten steel. You see? So it is already doing it also on the molten steel. Yeah, also this one. Recycle claymore. You see? Recycle reinforced axe. Recycle plate mail arms armor into 22 molten steel. I think all of this stuff is totally useless. I don't know. I don't know what you think, but I mean, on one side is good because you know, you see that you can go back to the original, but platinum ingot, platinum stock, quicksilver vial, silver ingot. I'm searching the steel ingot, but I cannot find it. Steel ingot, there it is, steel ingot. Yes, he has the same thing. Forge steel ingot into heated steel ingot. Forge superheated steel ingot into red hot. Quench. Hammer superheated. Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, it's similar. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but basically he has all these hammer red hot steel ingot into anvil. So I think... okay, so I think that the text, we didn't change it. Okay, so the text is staying as it was. The only difference is this with higher, right? With higher metallurgy. Which in my case... why is not... why is not coming through? Because in theory... Probably because I set myself as like 100 metallurgy, and so... I'm always over the limits. Which is another problem of caching, eh? Because caching, if we cache the description, then if you increase your skill for whatever reason, then you will use the cache description and it's a problem. Okay, let's try to connect the avatar to Twitch just for fun and see what happens. I will connect it to Twitch, okay? I need to... Yeah, 1 second. I need to authorize a bunch of stuff. 1 second, because I need to authorize the app with the code and it giving me the code, and I need to type the code and all of this stuff. And all of this stuff. Okay, it's done. It's done. Okay, I'm back. Poof. I'm back. So now I will connect it to Twitch. Boom, 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 boom. So now if someone types something in Twitch, I mean, Twitch is working automatically. I don't know, it's like, boom, instantly working. Instantly working. So if you guys want to go on Twitch, if you want to see your avatar, so many people here. I think some of these are bots. I mean, me for sure, but Streamlabs. Let me do a small cage for the bots, okay? So that we remove them. I think there is a way to remove them, but I'm not 100% sure how. So Streamlabs is a bot. Restream bot is a bot. Myself, I mean, I'm not a bot, but I'm not a player. The other people I think should be okay. If you do exclamation mark extension, I think I can do it myself and you see it in the chat. It brings you to a link where you can customize your character. You can customize your character and decide how it looks. Okay. So moving on. So I'm just playing a bit with that thing. What I was doing, now I forget what I was doing. Fuck. I forgot what I was doing. I was doing what? I was testing it again? No, I mean, we have seen that in the old client. We have seen that in the old client is the same, right? So we're getting the same kind of information. So I don't know. I don't know what else we want to do. I think that for now we'll... Ah, no, with the higher thingy. Ah, yes, I wanted to change my... I remember now. I wanted to change my... community showcase. Who is community showcase? No idea. Anyway, guys, if you are here on Twitch and you are not a bot, I would appreciate if you can say hi, so that I know that you are not a bot. So let's say item. No, not item. Let's do set skill me metallurgy 10. Okay, so we should be fairly low from 0 to 10. Yes, but let me try the rare stocks, because maybe the rare stocks... I don't get any more the with higher blah blah blah. You can, you know. What is blacksmithing as well? Okay, I went to 0 blacksmith now. I went to 0 blacksmith. I went to 0 blacksmith. So the weed hire seems not to be working. The way we do it is this. Because I'm a game master. I'm pretty sure. Because I'm a game master, and so I basically destroy every check. Can I say, like, you change your avatar? Nice. Let me see, where are you? I don't see you. Ah, you're the... you are just the basic one. But I think you can put also some weapons, I don't know. And some things. Like you can put a hat or whatever. I think all the others are bots anyway. Apart from Tua, Dakre, and you. I think Tua, Dakre, and you are real. All the others I think are bots. Or I don't know, maybe just people watching and not speaking, which is also a possibility. So I think it's maybe because I'm a game master. So can I go back to the player level? What is the easiest way? Because I want to keep my inventory. So probably I do this. I just quit and I just lower my level. So I do something like update accounts, update Planeshift Pro 2 account, set security level equal to 0, where username equal to, and then my email. So this one in theory should bring me back to the player level. So now I'm just a player. And we can see if... I think it will redo the query. So I don't think I need to restart the server actually. What? What the fuck? It's not starting anymore. Ah, client, not PS client. Wow, there is an animation with a lot of hearts. Oh, wow, that was something. That was actually something. You can try and tell me if here is lagging less. I mean, if in Twitch you have less lag. If you want to see all the commands, you can type exclamation mark commands, I think. Let me try. And in this commands list, you should see all the commands that you can use if they are enabled, okay? But I think that some are enabled. Yeah, Twitch is just a better streaming service. There's nothing to say. I mean, it's really a better streaming service. So I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. So working with stocks. Fuck, is identical. Maybe my metallurgy skill is still very high. My blacksmith is 0. I don't know. It looks like that thing is getting filtered out, you know, that... It gets like filtered out for whatever reason. It gets filtered out. Get the trans info, append. You see, because next to the name, in theory, you should have these 2 signs. That is very strange that is not getting through. No, you cannot do it. I think I will not be able to do it. It's just that it's just the display, you know? It's just the display. It's not a problem of then being able to do it, but no. That I'm, you know, 99% sure that it will be fine. I think the issue we have... is, you know what, I think that probably that is sent only Probably we have it here in the log. Ah, yes, you see? Metallurgy. Yes, we have it in the log. So actually we receive it, but we don't parse it. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Wait a second. Okay, so in reality, there is more data that I should send out. There is more data that I should send out. Get combo string. But I don't understand if this get combo string is redoing the job of composing, right? So if it's redoing the job of composing the string or not. Craft comp description. Craft comp description. I think I need craft comp description. Craft stat description. I mean, it looks like it's created twice. Combo info. Combo info array. Get trade combo info by item ID. I think it's the same description, just at the beginning he has yeah, but I think it is, because if you look at the log, you know, I can show you in the normal file, right? If you can check it here. Sorry, on the client, not on the server. If we check it here on the client, you see that you have the item name, right? Then you have this thing, which is the one that is indicating that we have the need of a higher metallurgy skill, otherwise we cannot do this line. And then you have the actual description, okay? And now the description is formatted like this because we're using colors, but basically this is the piece that is telling us that with higher you can do something, right? This piece is created this piece is created here in the translation, in the transformation, where it's checking the primary skill and the secondary skill. The only thing I don't understand is, but I'm pretty sure of it, this one is the description I already have. The only difference is this piece, right? So in theory, what we could do, we could ask this function to return only the first part. So basically, if I comment out this line, I could call it. And I could display it. And I could display it on the client. Now, I'm not sure if I want to parse it on the server side or on the client side. That is something that I don't know. Hello, I see more people are joining. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions of what I'm doing, please ask. If you have any questions on the game, if you have any question on why I look like a lion, or if you have any questions that I can answer, maybe. Okay, so I'm thinking if I put a parameter here, you know, if we change this function to have a parameter that by default is false, yeah, that's probably the best way. Okay, let's do this. I think I like it. And it should be only on get trans info, right? Because on combo info, on combo is not, yeah, it's only here, right? It's only on trans info. So this function we need to change. We will add a new parameter, which is actually a boolean, which is return, no, which is only skills, only skill string, right? Which as a default is false. And this one, so we are not gonna change the, you know, the other places where it's called, because in the other places will be false. And then we do something as simple as if only string, I mean only skill, whatever it is, only skill, if only skill, then we will, no, if not only skill, then we will append this, right? If not, we will not append it. And so basically, with this change, we will get this additional text if we call. Now the problem is that I need to call but this thing is by design ID. What the is by design ID? What? Cannot be by design ID. What do you mean? You crazy? I mean, it must be by item, not by. No, I'm lost. How can it be by? Okay, so this thing is returning it for all. Oh my god. Yeah. Now this thing is returning it for all the items. but it's not possible. It's not possible because when I have my text, right? I have smelt, I have cast, I have combine. Are they combine always at the beginning? The combine are always at the beginning. Yeah, but boys, then the design item is actually the final item. It cannot be the really the design item. I'm super confused now. Super confused what this code is doing. But it looks like it's actually scanning by design ID. And then for each item is no, but I need to see it because I need to see it. I need to see it in debug mode because I'm super confused what this thing is doing. I don't understand it, and I need to see it while it's running. Bam. Sling minus 60. What is Sling minus 60? Trying to break the system, huh? Trying to break the system. I see. Is he compiling? No, he's compiling in... I have everything saved anyway. I think he's doing the hot reload. This thing in crafting are pretty long. But basically, you know, the way we should do it is that for every item, now we see what happens in the code, but basically for every item we should redo the skill check. So that's what we need to do. So we will have to go in this get crafting trans info, and for each one, but I don't see the item name, for example, here, you know. This is what is making me super confused, because I was expecting here to see the item name, but I see just maybe who is calling this is adding on top the item name. No, it doesn't seem so. I don't know, I need to see it running because it's the only way for me to understand it. So let me run it. Also strange that these people that are in the they have weird skins, but maybe it's just the way it is. I don't know. We don't need this breakpoint anymore, right? I think we can disable it. But anyway, I think we made good progress. So we fixed a lot of books, we fixed a lot of stuff, so it's actually working. We also improved the colors and everything. So I'm happy that we did those changes. We added the title at the top, we made it the scrolling working, so that is all good. Now, we got a bit stuck in this description thingy, but it's basically done. I think it's basically done, eh? Apart from this with higher skill you can do, apart from that check, I mean all the rest seems to be fine. Right? Okay. I want to see this code, what is producing. Like this combo string, what is coming out with? Empty. Like there are no combo? Okay. There are no combo. Okay. Then trans string, what is coming up with? Hey, you see, it's coming up with the name as well. How can he do it? Okay, let me try to understand what he's doing. So he's really going by design item. So he's getting the full design item, right? Which in our case is 3009. And is extracting, for each one, is extracting, there are actually 44 of them. Holy shit, why 44? Blue steel ingot. Okay. So it's getting the description pre-made. I understand. So this one is returning the full description pre-made. So it's returning basically is returning this full set, you know, for the whole book, excluding this initial piece. And here he's just adding that piece. I don't understand how it does it, but like now my crafting array, you know, in the line number 1, he has the name of the item, and then in the line number 2 he has the combine, and in the line number 3 he has something else, right? And he has also the skill requirements. Okay, so he's basically keeping with each line the skill requirements. That is how it does it. That is how it does it, boys. That is how it does it. So so I think we need to do something similar, because reusing the same structure seems to be a bad idea to me. Because this structure was basically built in a different way, and I don't think we want to change it. Also, we may use it as a comparison with the old game, so I think it's not a good idea to do it. So like the first line, I'm assuming that has everything at 0. Yes, the first line is everything at 0. So if there is no... And that's a very rough way to do it, but I guess it's working, so that's why we did it. But it's a very rough way. So one thing that I could do instead... Let me see, because there was the craft array. Here I go by ID. Okay, let me exit from this so that this one is now calculated. And let me go into my part. In my part, we get 7 nodes, which are basically, yes, the problem is that the description, I think that thing of the higher skill is very hard to do. I mean, we can do it, but it's very hard to do with the new concept, because basically you will have in our structure, until we change the, I think it was very good though, eh? Let me ask you this question. Can you survive without the indication of with higher skill you can do this? Because that is basically the issue. That I can, because I will have to do it by, I will have to do it well, in theory I can do the same inside this crafting node, eh? In theory I could create, you know, the same freaking structure inside crafting node, which is the one that today is already holding the result item, the result text, and you think so? You think so? You think we are going backward? No, we're making good progress. We are making good progress. No, but the point would be that maybe inside this crafting node we can keep the information if we have the higher skill or not higher skill, right? But you know what? I think it's fairly complex to do that. I think it's fairly complex. And let me just search these names for a second. I want to see if these people are bots or not. Twitch bots names. Twitch bot names. Okay. So we have Commander Root. We don't have it. But we have Tikkur. For example, Tikkur is here. I've seen him. Where is he? Tikkur. This guy is a bot. Why a bot should also have the freaking... No, go in the box. Go inside the box. Inside. Can you go inside? No, you cannot because you are too fat. Okay, I can make a bigger box. You don't want to go in that box? Okay, I can make a bigger box. Easy. Can you fit now? No? Oh my god, how fat you are. It cannot fit even into that. It's insane. Okay, now it kind of can. No, it doesn't want. Okay, fuck it. Anyway, Tikkur is a bot. Then F this 2 is a bot. F this 2 is a bot. Fuck, Tikkur escaped. Can I filter these people out? Can I filter them from the... Then Strange Bing. Strange Bing, are you real or are you a bot? M9 Evoc. Look at how many freaking bots there are. No, but the other seems to be... The other seems to be real people. Strange Bing, Gravel. Try to exit now if you can. Okay, so I think that the others are probably legit people. Probably. Ah no, Saddest Kitty, look at this. Saddest Kitty. I think all the ones that have that particular icon, I mean that particular avatar thingy, they are bots. Rubber Slayer, for example, I've seen him already. Rubber Slayer. I can search by name, fuck it. M9 Evoc. No, M9 Evoc exists. GGG Gravel. No, GG Gravel exists. Saddest Kitty. Fuck, she managed to go out. How she managed to go out? Aten is also a bot. Look at this. He's in 13,000 channels right now. Aten, why you are here? Tell me. Why? Strange Bing. I think they are all bot. Well, this is a bot that is actually only in 300 channels, so he's a bit of a... He's considering us special, you know. So maybe I will leave him there. But also Isaac, you see? Isaac Deplar is in 340 channels. I don't know. I think there should be a way for this plugin to filter bots. Bot what? Bot commands. No, I don't need the bot commands. I need to filter the bot out. I need to filter viewers. Nah, I don't know. I will search it. I think there is a way, but now at the moment I don't know. But definitely the one that I put on the top right are all bots. Cooper Socher. Cooper. Yeah, Cooper Socher. But these bots are only in very few channels. I don't know why. So maybe they are not really bots. I mean, they are like special bots. You know? Okay, who cares? You say, who cares? Let's continue with the game. I know. You are right. You are right. Okay, so I'm saying that this higher skill is a bit complex for me to do. Okay, so I think... me, I don't see me. Because, bro, you have to be in Twitch. I connected it to Twitch. You have to go here. Because I connected it to Twitch. Which is a different thing compared to YouTube. but I can connect it back to YouTube as well because it's working only on one at a time. So or we connect it to Twitch or we connect it to YouTube. Okay, but I would say for now, I will consider this thing done. Okay. So this thing we consider it completed. We know that we have the problem of the higher skill that are not listed, but at the moment it's a bit complex, and I think that if I go into that it will take me like 10 hours, and I don't know if I want to do it. We will spend like 3 or 4 days only doing that, right? So it's not good. Now the next thing I want to work on is this one, the quest. So someone reported that quests are not working, and I don't know why. So we can test them again. I think that the only problem is that I need to load in quest and NPC. So I have to say NPC through and quest through. So this is taking probably a bit more time to load, but then we will have all our NPC loaded and all our quests loaded. I love the me, I don't see me, by the way. That's a very good one. And now we have 9 people on Twitch, because I think that some of you migrated there to test the avatars. Okay, it's loading up. No Twitch account. Yeah, I know. I know. Then you have to wait that I reconnect it to YouTube. But on Twitch is much faster, so maybe you can make an account. I don't know. The interaction of the commands is definitely faster. So maybe you can make it. I don't know. I think I would be interested to know of all the NPC that are loaded, how many are actually working. Hula, make a Twitch account. Make a Twitch account, and so you can see your character again. Because I don't have all the maps. Okay, but anyway, they will be falling, but I think we can connect anyway. Maybe I can connect with a character that has 0 quests. I think like this guy has no quest at all. Let me put it in full screen but low FPS so that you can see it. Pa-pa-para. Talk. Arquist. I also, this is the other thing that we need to fix, huh? The Arquist kind of thing, because it makes no sense. NPC dialogue. Why there are all these things at the beginning? Questioning, introduction to. Because at the moment I'm a player, right? So in theory I should not see. I should not see this. What is this thing, by the way? What question you might like to ask to NPC? You can ask them about anything. Question should be phrased similar to tell me, either simple and direct. But probably because we were filtering the quests in the UI. I forgot to give the Twitch link on the official planeshift.it. No, it's on every event. What do you mean? If you go to planeshift.it and you go on events and you click on the event of today, the Twitch link is here. Look at how big it is. Look how big it is. There is YouTube and Twitch. And Twitch. Summon the boss. I don't think we have enough people for the boss. The majority are bots, I think. I think so. Now also Commander Root arrived. Commander Root is another bot. By the way. Okay, so what do we do? I mean, I don't remember if in the old game you can see the quest name, but I think you can. I think it's just a bit confusing that you see it like this. But anyway, let me try, okay? I'm looking for a small job to earn some tria. Give you what? Can you be more specific? This actually seems not working as expected. Hello, is there anything I can help you with? Maybe later, right now I don't need anything. For example, this one, it seems the answered okay. There are two issues though. That then is not going back to the... Is not going back to the selection of the quests. For some reason. So you just need to... yeah, I think it's a bit broken. To tell you the truth, I think is a bit broken. Introduction to crafting. Good day, sir. I hear you have a person asking about crafting. Give you what? Can you be more specific? Yeah, it seems that it's not working as expected. Okay, so I think we agree that it's not working. Okay, we see that it's not working. Okay, fine. So let's try to reproduce the problem on the sample database because it's much easier. I think something went wrong. I don't know where, but because it was working. But the last time I tested the quest was very long time ago, so it was many months ago. And meanwhile, maybe something happened. So let's go into the sample database, which is much quicker to load, and we see if we can reproduce the problem with a simpler case. And then we should make, the dummy database anyway good enough to test these kind of things. So we need at least 2 or 3 quests. I think we already have 2 or 3 quests, but Ah, yes, I need to change my login. Okay, so the quests are broken. I think we need to improve the quest. We need to improve the quest window anyway, because I don't like it. First, the text is too small. At least the response text is super small. I don't like how the quests are organized. The fact that it's not really telling you that it's part of a quest, is only in parentheses, I think is very confusing. Yes, the system for natural language is still there. There is a box where you can say anything to them. Well, not really anything, but the idea is that yes, you can in theory. Okay, the only thing I need to check, so when I speak with an NPC, right, there is an empty box, which is this one, where you can type anything. So you can say fuck you, for example, and see if he answers something. And in this case, he's not answering. You can say hi. In this case, it's not answering. Okay, I don't know. This one is not an NPC that is scripted. So we need to load one NPC which actually is properly scripted. So with quest, right? With quest in the dummy database. So I need, in the dummy database, I need, well, quest we have for sure, because we have a number of quest scripts, that's for sure. Like this one, for example, right? This one is on the merchant, so let me see if we still have a merchant character and we can enable it. Because I did some changes because I needed to test like the behaviors. Yes, the merchant is here. I don't know where is he, but if we enable the spawn, then we will see him for sure. The problem is that I think the spawn rule is exactly, the spawn rule is 0 at the moment. So let's go to 1, so it is actually spawning in the game, and we will see if this is working or not. It's a pity the quests are broken. They were working, but maybe they work in simple cases and they don't work when with a full database. EverQuest. Yeah, I remember EverQuest. EverQuest and EverQuest 2. EverQuest 2 was actually pretty good. EverQuest 1 I think I never played. Whatever quest 2, I remember it. I remember a few things with the ice and a dog following me. I don't know. I remember a few things. But it was long time ago. Yeah, the problem of the grind is the problem of the content. So when the people making the game don't have enough content, just add grind, you know, because this is content somehow. But obviously that's an issue. So we can teleport to this merchant and see where he is. Okay, he's in the winch. Hello, man. So let's see if we can speak with this guy. I can mantle on him. Let's see if we can speak with this guy and let's see if he has any quest. Yes, actually he has 4 quests. Wow, why has so many? No idea. But anyway, it's good because he has 4 quests. Now, this view, I don't think I really like it. I think it's very hard to understand for the people that this is actually the name of the quest. So I don't know how we want to change it, but I think this needs to be changed somehow. So, I mean, if he's just moving, you know, moving this thing, like here. I think this will already help, right? This will already be more understandable if we do. Okay, I tried. If we have like a title in bold, and then we have the question. Because like this, I think is very spammy. I mean, there's a lot of text. You can't really understand what is one and what is the other. Have these lines to be so far apart? Yeah, I think so, because they are different. They are different quests. So I think you need to understand these are completely different branches of the discussion, right? So I think that probably now if you have multiple answers in the same quest, but it would be nice to have it grouped. So basically it will be nicer to have it grouped by quest somehow. And it would be nicer if this thing is in bold. Because like it is now, I think is, I don't know, I don't like it. Apart from this merchant, which is another thing I need to fix. Like the 2 white ones should go away, right? Should not be there. Yeah, actually the top one you can remove if you go in combat mode, but still this one should not be there. Which I think I can do fairly easy. Yes, I think I can do fairly easy. But okay. So if I click on the first one, let's see what happens. You say this one is actually working. The only problem is that it seems that he's speaking here and speaking here at the same time. which is actually not very great. But I think he gave me a quest actually. But there are a few problems. First, when he's completing a question, he's not going back to the menu of the answers, right? But in this case, that one actually worked. For some reason, that one actually worked okay. And I think that now if I check my quest, probably I also have a quest. Yes, you see, I have the quest, rescue the princess, which is saying Princess Layla has been held by the Empire on the Death Star, and you must rescue her before she's compelled to give up to the whereabouts of the rebel base. Right, so in this case it worked, and he gave me the thing. He gave me the quest. Then if I say, okay, she is safe on Yevin 4, he's saying, oh my god, you did it, I can't believe it. And done. Then he's not coming, he's not coming back to the menu, which is annoying. Let me see if now the quest is actually completed. Oops. Yeah, the quest is actually completed now. So I mean, it was a bit weird, the fact that he was speaking up above his head and then there was some text on the left. I think it's super confusing. But I know why. The reason is that he's like speaking with a me command. And, or my command. No, he can do it, I cannot do it. Okay. But, and those commands are going through that thing, but I think should not go there if the NPC dialogue is up, right? I think that is the thing. There is a repeatable quest, it seems, because I can do it again. You see that this guy is like bow to me, and then I wish you luck. Yeah, you can finish it again. This is like a repeatable quest. Example repeatable quest. So I think we have a number of problems here. The first one is that we are never going back to the... And I think it's the first one that we should try to fix, because exiting and restarting... Look, I don't have a head, by the way. I'm missing a head. I'm missing my head on the left. Okay. And I can move. I'm missing my face. I don't know. I'm missing something if I go there. I don't know why. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that... this view should be a different view. I mean, what if we go out of the 3D world for a second and we just have a view. The problem because you know what is the problem is that, for example, now I can move, right, which is pretty stupid, but I can move. And the fact that I can move while speaking with an NPC, I think is fairly I think it's fairly bad. I can disable movement while we are speaking with him. So you cannot move anymore. But I'm thinking if instead we should not do something completely different. So just to extract the NPC or clone the NPC, you know, in the dialogue window. Having a window that doesn't have anything, just him, and having the dialogue go through. By the way, I have no idea why this one at the top is appearing. I have no idea. The one in parentheses, the players will not see, okay? I'm just seeing it because that is the trigger point, but... Why we are not returning back? That is a problem. That is definitely a problem. We are not returning back. We have this set text in NPC bubble, which I think is something in the blueprints. No? Yes. Receive NPC answer in NPC bubble. So this is where we are receiving the answer. And that is where we are calling the answer. Send a chat message to the NPC, send a chat message, receive chat message on client. Yes, but it is only the single response. So I think the receive chat message is the input of all of that. I don't know, because the problem is that I touched this a very long time ago. Receive chat message. This one could be, yes, is here. Is an implementable event. Okay. So I think it can come from Quest Manager. No. I think it can be in NPC dialogue. I think it must be. Now, finding it will not be very easy, okay? Because because that part of the code is pretty complex, I have to say. It's pretty complex. It's pretty complex. I think it's inside NPC dialogue, so I think it's here somewhere, but I think we'll be bouncing between Quest Manager and NPC dialogue. So I think it's probably bouncing between these two pieces. Quest Manager. Handle player action, ended script command. But basically every time he finishes one answer, he should send us back the new options, and it seems that it is not happening. Right? It seems that this is not happening. These are all build the trigger list. Yeah, I think it's this one. Build the trigger list. Well, there is the build trigger list for the single quest, but obviously we may have multiple quests, right? We may have multiple quests. I think it should be something like available responses, but I'm not fully sure where the hell is that. Respond. There is a respond where he's actually responding to us. I think it was probably the client which was sending back the request of the next set of answers when finished. That is my feeling. Someone should be calling this. Okay, here. Check NPC event. Check NPC event. Check intrigue. I think it was the client pushing back another cycle. Because this one is just when we receive the chat, right? But I think there is a point where we are receiving the chat bubbles, the NPC bubbles. I think I called it bubbles. Which is this one, receive dialog menu message on client. So this is the one that is sending the NPC bubbles. Okay, and this one, I think this one is the one that we have to call again, or anyway to solicit again after we have sent, after we have received the answer from the NPC. This event receive dialog menu message. This one is coming from the server for sure. Receive dialog menu message. Exactly, this one. And this one, yes, it's coming from a talk interaction. So searches the answer and send back an FPS dialog message to the client using a receive dialog menu message. Yes, so this is where we are entering with our speech to the NPC. That is doing the show pop-up menu, which I guess, yeah, the problem is that talk interaction, I think we can just call again this talk interaction. I think it's not doing anything bad because it's only search for the answer. What do you mean search for the answer? We are not providing any. Why is saying search for the answers? Yeah, okay, I understand what it means. Answers meaning the stuff that you can say to the NPC, but it's not actually an answer. Search for the possible talk lines, right? And send back to the client. Exactly. So it's searching. By the way, this one, if we can call it pawn, I think is a bit more understandable than me. Okay, and so this one is then going into this. So I think we can just call this function again. We can call the talk interaction again when we finished all the. The problem is that how do we know that the NPC is finished speaking to us? Yeah, but this is exactly what we need to call. Because this is redoing the whole cycle. It's perfect. This is perfect. Now, so we know what we have to call. Okay, so we have to call talk interaction, which is easy to call. But the question is, when do we call it? Because as you have seen, the NPC is sending out a series of events. So he may speak, they may bow, he may do an animation, then he may say something else, and then he stops, you know? How do we know when he's done? Right? How do we know when he's done? Are we receiving the whole set, or we are receiving only one at a time? That I don't remember. Receive chat message. I think we receive one at a time. It'll be interesting to put a printout here and see if we are receiving one by one, or yeah, let's do this. Receive message win chat. I think we have a printout. We have a printout. Receive message win chat. So let me see if we got this one. We should be already on the client in theory. So I'm not looking much at the chat, but I see anyway that you are pretty silent, so it's okay. I think we can. Yes, we received this. For example, in this case, we received you got a quest. And then we received another one just a millisecond after, which is the receiving quest list. And we received the quest list. Then we received a message which is bring me a sandwich and hurry up if you and then I'm kind of hungry. No, but I want to see the one of the princess, how it works, because that one has multiple messages. My fear is that they are sent one after the other. Yeah, this sequence. You see, it's like 3 things that he's doing. It's like 3 different things that he's doing, and I want to see those 3 things, if they are different messages or not. $25.17. Yeah, I think they are different messages. Fuck. I think they are different messages. So how do we know that is the last one? How was the old client doing it? By the way, here there is a kind of a problem. I don't know why. But you see how many of these one we are receiving? I think I would like to add a printout here, which is not just saying this, but a printout that is telling me what the hell is going on. So I understand better what actually is the message. Because otherwise, like this, is not really understandable. But I think we go through this. Here we are in WinChat, yes, but I think we go through. What is shit? What's that? I think we can go through. This one. Receive message chat on client. Send NPC chat message. Okay, let me just see this because it will help me to understand what is the sequence now. So let me save this. Yeah, I need to check it out, but it's okay. We could even debug it, but for now I think the printout. Let me see if there is. I think there is for sure a log dedicated to quests. I'm pretty sure it's there. I'm pretty sure we have one. Probably under default engine. Yes. Log quest is already log, but we can try to have a log quest verbose and see if, or even very verbose, and see if it's printing out more stuff. There is also a log NPC dialogue, which I think we can push to very verbose, so that we have even more printouts. In this matter, I mean, at the moment, more printouts the better. Even if they will be a bit spammy, but I think it's good. I think I will have to go soon, boys. Starting to be a bit late. But I think we did good progress, so I'm happy about that. And we started a new chapter with a quest, which anyway we need to fix. And also we need to improve graphically because I think it can be much better than this. I was going with who? I was going with her, huh? Yeah. I mean, the important point is that she doesn't have... but that quest is repeatable anyway, so I think it's fine. So now we should see way more when we are speaking, because we enabled all the logs, and plus we added also that additional printout. Because what I want to understand is when I can trigger again the talk interaction to get the new set of answers, right? And also I don't know exactly how the old client was doing it. If there was like a message from the server that is saying like, hey, I'm finished, and you can go. Okay, wait, at the moment we should already have received a bunch of stuff. So we received a talk interaction. Let me see server side what we received. Yes, we received the clicked on character, show interaction NPC window. Then we received the 4 quest or 5 quest. And basically that's it. Server side we just got a talk interaction. Okay, so now if I select the first one, this is the one where I did it. So it's the one where, so it's not the most interesting one. The most interesting one to me is this one. When I click here and 3 things happens, he bows, he says congratulations, and then he's popping up another message, right? So I want to see so we actually receive I wish you luck. Congratulations, you get to save the princess. But unfortunately, we don't get the other 2 events, which were actually generated. So let's say that the sequence is not that streamlined. So here we got in NPC dialogue this one, this one, this one, and this one. So actually server side we know the sequence, right? But we are basically sending everything with a distance of few milliseconds. So there is no delay in sending this stuff. Which is also another problem, by the way. This private NPC action, which I think is what we need to search, for example, right? Which is here, action command. Yeah. Love this music, by the way. In theory, this action command should be triggered by handle command talk. So we should also see probably on the server a command talk or not. I don't see it. So probably we are not coming through this. I think we are. I think we are. It's just that I didn't see the. No? Okay. So we are not going through this for the action command. It's kind of weird. You're jumping to get the star. You got it. Nice. I think we are going through this. Action response op run. Exactly. Action response OP. Do I have a kind of a cheat sheet on quests or not? Because I made a page where sometimes I was typing in, you know, how the things were working. And like in terms of a sequence, and I don't remember if I did it also for the quests, but seems not. Seems not. But it's not too hard to follow, because the entry point. By the way, let me do it now, so we have it for the next time. Let me edit this page and put a quest sequence, quest interaction sequence. So the quest interaction sequence really starts in talk interaction in player controller, right? So you start with this thing in player controller, and this one, yeah, exactly. Let's say this. So it starts with this, then this one goes directly into show pop-up menu, which is inside APS character, right? And then this one, I think if I do 2 spaces, I will be able to indent. And then show pop-up menu is basically getting all the possible quests, and then it's okay, it's finding the menu, is adding to the menu, and then is using show menu, right? Which is inside NPC dialog menu, which is the one that is going to the client to show the options. Okay, so and it is. So let me put this here, and show menu is then calling. Okay, it is doing a million things, but yeah, send dialog message delayed, right? Which at the moment we don't do the delay, but I think so. Or yes, maybe we are. Yeah, we are. Okay, we are. Anyway. But basically, this one is sending a dialog menu message. A dialog menu message is the collection. So this basically is upon the, so when the player is clicking on the talk icon, this happens. Okay, this happens and sends back to the client all the possible quest options, right? So this is what is happening, right? Now I want to know when the player selects one thing, what happens. So when the player selects one element, right? When the player selects one element, I think we are sending an NPC talk. I think it's still going through player controller for sure. But it's not anymore a talk interaction. It's a send chat message, exactly. Is a send chat message. Send chat message. We can test it because we will see on the server side this send chat message in the log, right? Yes, exactly. Exactly. This was my response to the quest. And give me quest is the other one. Okay. So basically, when the player is answering, no, is selecting, let's say selecting one option in the NPC bubble menu, he sends a chat message to the NPC, right? And is basically, the problem of this is that it's just a normal chat message, right? So we are not really differentiating the fact, and this is something maybe that we can change, right? But we are not really differentiating if we are sending a message to him through the quest dialogue system, or we are just talking to him normally, right? So that is not very then easy to, but anyway, that is what we are doing. So this is going through chat manager handle message. Let's say that the difference here is that the type, because this message type will have a type, this type will be a special one and will be chat NPC, I think. Right? This one should be send chat message. Let me check it on this side. Send chat message. Send NPC chat message. Exactly. This is chat NPC as a type. So we know that we are speaking with an NPC. With type chat NPC. Okay? So that is what is happening. Then, if we search chat NPC, we should be somewhere here. There it is, right? Okay, if he's busy, doesn't answer. And here we are checking for the response. And we are executing the script. Ah, there it is. Here there is the show menu again. So probably this thing is not working. Because this should show the menu again to the client side. So it seems that he's already, you know, he's already, okay, let me debug it and see if we go through that. Because we want to understand if that piece is actually executed as we want. Let me close the editor so I don't generate weird hot reload thingies. Boys, are you still there? I think I'm gonna go though, it's super late. I would like to finish this. Okay, let me start it. It's starting. Okay, so now we started. So let's start the client. I think for every functionality, by the way, we need a kind of a cheat sheet like this one, you know? So where we describe the sequence of what is happening in the blueprint, what is happening server side, and what is the sequence. Because sometimes, you know, when we work on a feature, we know this like by heart. Like now I would know it, right? But then after 1 month or 2 months or 6 months, you know, you come back and you don't remember exactly the full flow. And the flow is not always that simple to remember. And so I think we need a kind of a by use case, you know, the explanation of what is going on. By the way, at the moment the Unreal Engine server is off, okay? I see not many people were connecting, and anyway I wanted to give some rest to that machine because it's actually also used for other stuff, and the Unreal Engine server is basically using 100% of that machine. So but if any of you is willing to test, just let me know and I will just restart it. It's no problem. Okay. I think we will say this. Yes, we immediately come here. Huh? And this is fine. And we are executing the script. Let me see what happens when we execute the script. I don't see an answer yet. While when I do this, I don't see an answer. Boom. And boom. So I see the answer here, which is good. But what is more important for me is to test the beginning of the quest, which is checking this event, deciding for a response. The response actually I think is a combination of, yes, it's one trigger that has quite a bit of stuff to do, and then we are going into execute script, and then we are going into, now let me just enter 1 second into this execute script because I want to understand. I think here we have probably all the pieces of the script, so it's not just one element, right? Yes, you see the script is actually made of so many pieces. There is congratulations, you get to save the princess. Then there is an action, which I don't know exactly what he's doing, but there is an action, yeah, where he bows. Okay, yeah, so basically the script is all of this. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. And then he assigns the quest. So as soon as this script is completed, okay, nice. As soon as this script is completed, so let me do this. Let me type, so chat manager and the chat message. Then we are going here, so based on the response found, we execute the script, which may include a number of steps, like say something, do an animation, etc. Right? So this is the execution of the script. And then and then we go into, so let's this, so all of this is executed. Okay, All of this is executed. There are like 7 steps, so we don't really care about that. And we go out. And then after we go out, there is this if delay different than -1 and response menu show me. Okay, so this is what is fucking us up, because now it will be skipped. You see, it will be skipped because we have a delay. So okay, okay, so we found exactly what is the problem. The problem is in these 2 lines, and I don't understand these 2 lines too much, so we need to go back in the old code inside handle chat message and see if it was managed differently. I think we will see something different. So this probably was just a quick fix on my side to have the quest working, but it was not the full fix, right? It was not the full fix. Okay. So we arrive. What is that thing? No. We need to go in chat NPC. Wow, the code is identical. What the fuck? Because what this thing is saying is, basically what this thing is saying is, if you finish the script and the delay of the script is actually -1, so basically there is no delay, you can immediately show the new menu, right? You can immediately show the new menu, and so the new menu will appear. The problem is that if there is a delay, then what happens? There is no else, right? There is no else. So what I'm guessing is that if there is a delay, probably this function is assuming that execute script is gonna do the job, but I'm really not completely sure that is happening. Okay guys, unfortunately it's end of the time, is super late, I need to go. So tomorrow unfortunately I will not be streaming because I have something to do with my friends. Then, you know, Friday sometimes it happens, and so I will not be streaming, but I will be streaming on Saturday and Sunday as usual. Tomorrow I may do a very late stream in case we finish early, but it's not very likely. Okay, so with that, thank you for watching. I think we did good progress today, and remember to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and also be sure to check our Patreon site. Let me save this page, by the way. To check our Patreon site, which is PlaneShift, which is patreon.com/PlaneShift, right? Where you can join in and support the project, right? And you get some perks on Discord, you get access to the supporter channel, you get access to the alpha, and a lot of other stuff, right? Okay. Have a good night. Bye bye. See you.